Hi there. Hi, checking out? No, I'm checking in. This is my reservation information. Oh, sorry, of course, I'll be happy to get you pre-registered. No, I'm not here to pre-register, I'm here to get my room. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have any rooms ready for early check-in, so you can come back at 3. No, I have to be at the wedding venue at 2:30. That's why I have everyone here. I need to get ready for my wedding. Oh, sorry, no one told me that there was gonna be a wedding here today. No, we're not having the wedding here. We're not even having a reception here, but I need to get ready now. Like, can you help me? Yep, please don't panic. I'll give a call to housekeeping, okay? Okay, sorry for the wait. I couldn't get housekeeping on the phone, so I ran upstairs and I was able to find a room that's clean, so here you go, here's the key. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm all ready. Oh, hi, Brad, you look beautiful. Thanks. So we barely touched anything in the room, and since it's not the view that I booked, you guys are just gonna have to move my bags to my original room before I get back, okay?
What?
So just take my bags out of that room and bring it to the one I originally booked, okay? Ma'am, you arrived to our hotel several hours early and demanded to be given a room right away, even though you had not notified us that you'd be arriving early, and besides the point, early arrivals are based on availability as it is. So I went out of my way to find you a ready room, and now you want to move. Well, I appreciate you gave me a room to get ready in, but it's not what I booked, so you want me to send one of my housekeepers up to clean a room that you've been in for several hours so that you can get a new room when you come back. We barely touched anything in that room, so it's not gonna be much to clean, and I think that I deserve a nice view for my wedding night. Well, I will go speak with my manager. Okay, well, thank your manager in advance. Maybe next time you could book your room the night before your big event, so that way this doesn't happen. I can help the next guest over here. Hi, I've been waiting for like 2 hours for someone to bring my bags to my room, and I keep calling the bell stand, and they're telling me they can't bring it because of like the weather. Yes, I do apologize, but as long as there's lightning in the area, we can't send any of our employees out. Delivering bags is a service this hotel is supposed to provide, and you're not providing that service to me. Well, that is absolutely a service we provide, and as soon as the lightning is cleared, we will resume. Okay, but the storm is supposed to go on to like 9 p.m. What is your guys' plan? Well, any guest who needs their bags while it's storming are more than welcome to come to the bell stand, and the bell stand would give them their luggage to then bring to their own room. The chances of getting struck by lightning are 1 in a million. Like, just send someone out to deliver my bags. Well, as long as there is a chance, we are not going to take a risk on our employees' lives. So you're more than welcome to go to the bell stand right over there. Fine. Hey boss, you wanted to see me? Hey Jess, yes, so as you know, we have this big hurricane coming, and I'm taking counts for who wants to be on Hurricane Rideout Crew. When you're on Hurricane Rideout Crew, you stay at the hotel, you get to have a room, we feed you, and you're gonna be on call basically 24/7, but we try to keep to as normal schedule as we can. Are you interested in that? Yes, definitely. I heard that they're gonna be evacuating the dorms, and I do not want to sleep in my school's auditorium. Awesome, so I'll put you down. Did you have any family members that are gonna be evacuating with you? Okay, I don't believe so. Do we get roommates otherwise? Yes, I would have you room with Sarah. Oh. She and I don't really get along that well, though. I know. I thought I'd use this opportunity to put everyone that doesn't really like each other in the same room and see if maybe by the end of this they get along. Oh, how funny. Mom, you are coming down to Orlando and you're staying with me at my hotel now. Wow, Jessie, this hotel room is so nice. You're telling me we get to stay here for free? Oh, well, it's not really free. I mean, I'm part of Hurricane Rideout team for the hotel, so they gave me this room so I could, work. Wow, So how much time are you gonna get to spend with me? I'm not really sure. I've heard from some of the other people who have done Rideout before that they worked like 18-hour days. Aw, I was hoping I get to spend more time with you. Can I order room service? Yeah, sure, but just give me your credit card so that way I can put it on file so you can charge back to the room, okay? That works just fine for me. Here you go. I think I'm gonna order a pizza. Homegirl is really treating a hurricane like it's vacation. Okay. You saw what in the guest's room? Hi, this is the front desk manager of the hotel that you're staying at. Yes, I just received a report from our housekeeper that you have your pet hamster in the room. Yes, I do apologize, but I'm going to need to ask you to remove the hamster. We do not allow for small pets at our property because if they escape, they cause a very big issue. It's your emotional support hamster? No, please do not bring it to the front desk to show it to me. I do not get paid enough. So when you work in hotels, there is no shortage of crazy stuff that you see in and out of these rooms. And my favorite thing is when those things are posted online. Starting us off really strong, we have this, which this person says that a guest left behind a while back now and they wanted to share. I'm not sure which part was worse. The fact that he broke the king size bed, me and a former general manager having to put the 80-pound, $1,200 doll back in its box that the guest so graciously left behind, or that nobody remembered what this guy looked like before he checked out. Yeah, no, this bag doesn't look suspicious at all. Who designed this floor plan? Good morning. That isn't blood on the sheets. I dropped a pork chop on the bed. The incident itself really sums up who I am as a person. Regards, Dylan. Yeah, have fun logging this one into Lost and Found. Now, I have worked at hotels that have put out flavored water for guests, and I have seen some questionable choices in flavoring, but, nothing quite as vile as banana water. What? And then there's this poor unfortunate soul who found that the person who stole his AirPods was staying in a hotel 2 blocks away from him. And of course, I can never forget the poor hamster that was left in a trash can. What half these pictures have taught me, though, is that if you're trying to check into a hotel early and the room isn't ready yet, it's probably because people are leaving some crazy stuff behind. Are you almost done packing in there? Mrs. Anderson? Hi, yes. Hi, I'm the hotel's general manager. Oh, perfect. You must be here to get these people out of my room. Ma'am, as my front desk agent informed you upon check-in, there is already a guest staying in this room. Now, she did discuss with you that we'd be more than happy to move you to this room once that guest checks out. Well, then she must have informed you that I always stay in this room. Yes, ma'am, you have indicated that this is your preferred room when you stay with us, so therefore, when you make a reservation in advance, we do pre-assign you to this room. However, as you were told upon check-in, due to the fact that you made this reservation so last minute, this room simply was not available to you. But I give this hotel a lot of business. Yes, and we do appreciate that. However, it does not change the fact that this room is simply not available right now. Well, then I might just have to go take my business somewhere else. I do completely understand, so I'd be more than happy to go ahead and cancel your reservation with us at no fee, of course. Huh? All right, and that is all done. I do apologize that we could not accommodate you for this day. Now I'll go ahead and I'll have my security help you take your bags outside. Well, Hi, Jess. Oh my gosh, hi, Mrs. Anderson. We weren't expecting you today. I know, I wasn't supposed to be here till next month, but I had another last-minute business thing come up, so here I am. I made my reservation like 10 minutes ago. Oh wow, well, you know, we always love to see you here, so let me go ahead and get you all checked in, okay? All right, thanks, Jess. This isn't 415. Oh, I know, I'm sorry, but someone's currently checked into that room right now. But 415 is my room. I always stay in that room. I know, and we always try to book you into that room, but since it was so last minute, we didn't know you were coming. I'm sorry. But I don't want to stay in a different room. I understand, but how about this? When those guests check out of the room in a couple days, we can move you into it. I can even have our bellman move your bags for you. Well, it seems kind of inconvenient for me to have to move into a room I always stay in halfway through my trip here. Can't you just ask the people who are currently in my room to move? I'm sorry, but I can't call another guest and ask them to move out of a room that they've been in for several days simply because another guest wants to be in that room. Well then, I'll handle this. Where is she going? I'm staying somewhere else because you guys don't have it together. Hi, sorry to bother you, but I heard that she's leaving and going to stay somewhere else. Can I have her room? Hi, yes sir. Actually, just give me one moment to confirm that she did indeed call reservations and scream at them until they canceled her reservation. So absolutely, I'd be more than happy to give you her room. Oh, thank God. Here's my ID. Here's my credit card. I don't care that the room's not ready yet. I just needed a place to stay because I couldn't find anything. Yes, I do know that all of our sister properties are sold out, and now it looks like we are too. So you definitely got lucky. And I have a feeling I'm going to be seeing her face again. All right, I have been up and down the entire street and no one's able to help me and get another room, so you know what? Just reinstate my reservation, I'm staying here. My room has to be ready by now, right? Well, I do apologize, ma'am, but at this time we do not have any availability, so I cannot reinstate your reservation. What do you mean you don't have availability? I have a room here. No ma'am, you canceled your reservation with us, and so in the meantime, we sold the room. Why would you sell my room? Well, we are a business, so if there is rooms to sell, we're going to sell them. What, so I'm just gonna be homeless now? Well, I suggest going online and looking for availability at other hotels. Oh no, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stand here arguing with you and management for hours until security is called and kicks me out. So there is a very magical place on the internet where hotel workers go to post the craziest stories that have happened to them at the job, and that's r/tales from the front desk. Now, I read the story the other day that started off pretty basic. A guest arrived to the hotel early expecting to get a room that was ready, and surprise, surprise, none were ready at the time. But the twist came when the guest said that they need to get ready for a wedding. Their wedding. They were the bride. She starts freaking out over the fact that there's not a ready room and how's she gonna get ready for her wedding that also was taking place before check-in time. And when the front desk agent can't get housekeeping on the phone, they actually go out of their way to go up and down the halls and find a clean room to get this person into. And what's their reward? This person comes back down to the desk hours later and says, well, this room isn't what we booked and I really wanted a nicer view for my wedding night. Now, if you'd like to hear me read this whole post, you know where to go. And also look forward to me making some skits based off this story because, oh, the inspiration was, oh. So the other day, I got to participate in something really magical for guests and their family at Disney's Polynesian Resort. Now, I am a concierge cast member at Walt Disney World, and no, I do not speak for the man of the company. So I had a guest who told me that he traveled to Disney many times before, and he was with a family who had never been to Disney ever, including their 2 little girls, and he wanted to do something really magical for them. So while their families were all eating dinner, he snuck away to use the restroom and got a bag full of goodies, and he wanted to know if there was a cast member who could come and surprise a table with these goodies. And I looked around, and there wasn't a line or anything, it wasn't busy, so I said, I'll do it. So we speed back over to the restaurant, he tells me the girls' names, and I'm waiting 60 seconds, and I get this excitement that I only ever felt when I was a party princess of like, it's time to perform. So I have ladies on my arms, I have the bag in my hand, and I walk up to the table and I say, aloha family, I hear that we have some very special guests with us today, our first time visitors. The whole table's freaking out, the kids are so excited, and we take pictures, and the guy just looks to me and he goes, why isn't my room ready yet? I am very sorry for the delay, but I promise that we're cleaning rooms as fast as we can. It says on your website that the rooms are supposed to be ready by 3 p.m. That is correct. However, we just had a hurricane pass through, so we are experiencing delays. Yeah, the hurricane has passed. It's not here anymore, which means that we shouldn't be having this problem. Yes, but right now the public transportation has not come back yet, so unfortunately a lot of our housekeepers couldn't come into work today, but we do have people from every department working to get these rooms ready as fast as possible. I bet if I spoke to your manager, they'd have a room that's ready for me. Well, right now my manager is also upstairs cleaning rooms. You are just ruining my vacation. You know what? I'm staying somewhere else because you guys don't have it together. This is gonna be the whole shift. Hello? Can I help you? Hi there, yeah, I'm afraid that you're in my room, so I'm gonna have to ask you to move. I'm sorry, I think you're confused. I've been staying in this room for several days. Yeah, no, but this is my room. Did the front desk tell you this was your room? Because then they must have double booked you or something. Yeah, no, the front desk definitely messed up by putting you in my room, but they wouldn't call and tell you to move to fix their mistake, so I went ahead and I decided I'd come up and tell you that you need to move myself. I'll be right back, okay? Sure, yeah, I just appreciate it if you packed up quickly, okay? She told you what? Okay, I am so very sorry. I will be sending someone right away. Please hang tight and do not open the door again, okay? Thank you. I need a manager in security right now.